And I return to Let's Play Tropico 6. Unfortunately, this person is stuck here. So, rather than allow her to sit here until Kingdom Come, she's only 30, I am going to try arresting her. We'll see if this actually fixes the thing or not. She'll spend a few years in prison, but, you know, alternative is she sits here forever. So we shall arrest her for, I don't know, obstruction or something. See if that works out. We got a guard walking right there, so maybe he can do the deal. We are ready once again. No, we're not. Okay. I thought it was 19, not 29. 19 is apparently when I switched that over. Suddenly we are out of stuff again, so let's go ahead and get our little friendly audience edict going. Build a yacht club, okay. Set constitution to traditional marriage, we shan't be doing that. We'll go ahead and turn that off now, and that's it. That's it. This lies. It says each of the 3 lowest factions. Why only 2? Is it because the other lowest faction is already religion? That's the wrong one. So capitalists, conservatives, and then, yeah, it must have been. So because this was already open, I get you. It's unfortunate that it does that and instead says, okay, you've got this open, let's go to the next one. Like the industrialists, but you know, whatever. Alright, politics, yeah, we've got... I got the money, I can do it. Okay, next things next. Let's get all this whack job stuff out of the way because I want to do this. We'll do coffee. Let's go ahead and modernize you. And I've got another coffee here. We'll modernize you. Okay, so my thought here is that I want to cater to backpacking tourists, and the thing is that this is pretty much the only destination aside from the temple here that backpackers will actually like. So if we look here, where does it say it? Yeah, okay, preferred by cultural and backpacker tourists by default. I had considered changing this to a theme park exploit so we can increase service quality, increase the money and all that stuff, but then I think it might change it to thrill seekers and child tourists, so we'll leave it as is, but I want to make room for the botanical garden over here. I was kind of hoping to maybe do that, but it's going to take too long to move all this stuff, so do I get rid of this now? So right now I don't think it has a preference, but if I change this to... Well, maybe I've got that wrong. I guess I've got that wrong. We'll just go ahead and move you back over to here temporarily. Once that is gone, we'll move you over here. Now, I think this is actually the front. We'll kind of do something along the lines of that. I'm determining what I want on this side. I guess we'll leave that open and we'll have all this stuff over here. Who did what? Beach resorts. Okay, I need to stay on top of this stuff over here. We'll keep sending you out to go do this stuff. Let's check happiness real quick. Okay, we're still above everybody. We don't need to be sending that out, so we'll just do that. And cybersecurity's on its way. Let's do an export price manipulation. Next, what kind of research do we have here? Well, what do I want to do? Light bulb ban decreases power requirement of residential buildings by 50%. Increases pollution of garbage dumps. I don't know why I'd want that ever. Battery plant. Automated mines. Wind turbines. I think this allows me to increase a thing. Skyscraper hotels. Should we do office mode? Let's do those since we've got them. Do that. Wait, compulsory vaccination threshold is decreased by 5 for citizens dying of low health care. What does that mean? Decreases religious standing, decreases environmentalist standing. The edict runs for 2 years. What does that even mean? Just for the sake of coming backwards and filling in, even though I'm not going to use them, it's kind of a waste of knowledge points. Let's wait until we've got so many knowledge points I don't need to worry about it anymore. Yeah, let's start opening these up. Commando garrison. Let's do college. Let's do, since I got a casino open, let's do cathedral, bank. All right. What does that do for the banks, by the way? Slush funds. Transfers 1%. Private banking generates 2. Okay, so that was kind of a waste then. I don't intend to do that. It's much better that it compounds the interests on what I've got in the bank. Or in the treasury, I should say. Alright, pause. Okay. So, what I want to do is kind of duplicate what I've got going on over here, because I've actually figured out how these work. So, the question is just, where do they go? Because what other oh my god, would you shut up? Alright, tourism. I want a ticket booth. Put the ticket booth right there. We'll grab tour office. Tell you what, we'll put the tour office right there. Okay, so once those are done, we can use them to direct people around to various places. That'll be really nice. I'm also going to come in here, since the backpackers prefer to live here. How many do I want? Because I can't fit a hotel in here anymore. There is specifically this. The economy hotel is preferred, but it is massive, so we could have either the botanical garden or a hotel. So I think we'll go ahead and we'll point inward a bunch of these cabins, though I would kind of like a little separation here. So we'll do that. Okay, we'll come in here with parks, and we'll grab with something like that, and like that, and like that, and like that. Alright. So we'll get that going. See, I thought maybe I'd want to put this stuff here, but this is really a bad place for like the cabins and tourism stuff. So I don't know, maybe I could move the houses out of here. Now that's an option. This would fit there if I moved all of this out of the way. I'm kind of on the fence about what to do with the circus. I'm not sure the circus, I mean, I guess it is full. Yeah, we'll stop poking at a lot of that stuff right now. And come back up to here to get this done. Get that done right. Okay. I had a plan. First is to connect said road. She doesn't seem to be being arrested. So So that means that whatever has happened here, she is absolutely bugged and is going to probably stay there. She's what? Wasn't she 31? Is she gonna Benjamin Button out of existence here? What the hell? Alright. I think I want the coffee on this side. We'll grab you, put you here. Yeah, okay. Grab you, put you here. Let's find out. Bean processing increases efficiency, shall do. Let's get you out of here. Rubber balloons. Have you right here next to the rubber plants. That makes total sense to me. Get ourselves bananas. Okay, now that that is gone, let's get our cannery up here. Now, it's unfortunate, you know, I kept this down here because we have fisheries, but since it's got so much more in here now, I think it's okay if we move it here, because I do intend to also give it the, yes, the flash freeze so we can produce coffee. So, with so many things in here though, so many different types of food and whatnot, I wonder if each of these... Okay, pause, let me get my thoughts up in here. So we had to do this, right, to allow the influx of meat as a thing. Otherwise it was only doing fish and pineapple, right? So, like, from my mind, that means that it's a 50-50 split. And so every time we add now, you know, that is another resource. So basically what I'm saying is that if we add 4 resources here, that's a quarter each. Does that mean that I could do technically 4 canneries worth just out of one supply of things? Because, I mean, we have so much stuff in stock here, it is not... Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it. And then I'm also going to bump up the efficiencies. May as well get rid of that. We don't need it anymore. We're going to increase that so we produce more. Wait a minute. Okay, no, I thought maybe that might have increased that. Flash freezer. We shall do that. Now it's going to take up more electricity. Automated lines removes 4 positions but increases efficiency. See, now unfortunately those are uneducated positions and I kind of don't want to do that. But increasing efficiency by an extra 50% means that maybe we'd start going through all this stuff, because otherwise this is just sitting here as a waste. You know, these are thousands of units, I guess, of material that could otherwise be sold and is just now sitting here in a backlog to be turned into canned goods. Not a fan of that. Okay, banana plantation. We will also modernize you. Now we'll pause you for a moment. I want to turn you around. We'll go ahead and just put you here. Because what I'm doing here is causing a massive amount of unemployment that I really actually need to think about before I go a little bit further. Okay, another thing I want to do, let's move you. Because if we look, this right here is causing pollution that is now killing the efficiency of that. So what we can do is we can move this along here. Maybe even swap that. Come on, jeez. Now, what we do about this, I'm not entirely sure just yet. Because what I wanted to do... Lock that up. Move you. Stop autosaving. That'll fit there real nice right now. So we'll be looking at sugar plantations next. And then this spot, I want to put a waste treatment plant, because if we look, this fits real nice. It's gonna do what we need here. And since it doesn't produce pollution anymore, and maybe that'll allow me to clean that up. Alright, so we'll let that get built. Now, let's focus on you. Rubber balloons. Iron lungs, job efficiency, but lowers it. We probably don't need to be using oil. We'll go ahead and get ourselves another cannery, though. Oh, jeez, it's right in front of my damn face. 80, huh? Hold on. Yeah, we don't have the network balance for that. Alright. Hold your horses. Well, I mean... because what else am I going to do over here, right? So we got that. Now... we'll drag the road through here. Again, once I figure out what I'm doing here, we'll get that done. Pasture, we could modernize this to factory ranch, which would be alright, because that actually requires uneducated, but it's also unnecessary, because it's fine where it is for fertility's sake, and this otherwise requires me to have corn specifically to feed the animals. And so, even though we're using this pasture prohibition and that's kind of hurting efficiency, everything I've added is giving me over 100% on these, so I'm okay with it being how it is. And I don't think we need to change anything for that. Rum. Electric stills increases efficiency at the cost of power. Decreases sugar consumption. We'll go ahead and do that. Okay. So yeah, that's a nice little thing here. So yeah, let's get this... little knowledge is dangerous. Conservative standing. Lowers intellectual standing. Okay, we probably better do that. Although, I don't know. How much do we really want to cater to these people? It's not really conducive, is it? China. Yeah. We can afford to piss off China just a little bit, I think. Can we high prioritize that, please? 'Cause that's actually going to have quite good coverage. And then I can maybe get a little overlap. Well, so there's going to be an area outside of it that's not going to get reduced. Alright, coming back to my tourism. These things got built finally, and they're pointed inward, and they'll keep all this stuff on the outside, and I think that's probably a little bit nicer for the people who actually have the things. In fact, it just occurred to me, pause, it just occurred to me that this is indeed actually the front of the building anyway, and that this is the backside, because if that's the case, I've got all of these backwards. But then they sit out, you know, front to front, like they'd be sitting. I mean, it would be... I could... These are all separate here. I could separate them. Make it a little bit nicer. Would make it a little bit nicer. Then I just end up be moving all of it. I mean, at this point I may as well just delete all this stuff and just put it back down, right? Okay. Well, anyway. Do these have people in them? They do at least have people in them. Okay. Now you... let's see here. Bigger groups increases visitor slot per worker. Well, we got none of them, so let's not do that. Buy tickets. And then this one is set a destination tour if we turn this into hiking trips. So I'm thinking I'm going to change this over to hiking. And this will increase... Now, let's see. This scales with beauty. That's something that this area over here still is not good for. So I need to actually think a little bit more about that. But anyway, so this is going to increase fees, and backpackers prefer this. So what we'll do there is set the tour destination to... How does this work? Why gamble on entertainment by walking about at random when skilled tour office staff can efficiently direct you toward all the places designed to bilk visitors out of their cash? Oh. I thought this was actually going to say, hey, you know, go here. But we can see spot already taken, so... I guess here, huh? We just... I mean... So these poor people come in here. They're like, yeah, for 16 bucks, can you tell me where's a really cool place to go? And they're like, yeah, just right out there. They just point to the corner. Yeah, you know, you got a circus there. You got this little area out here, and you got the Hagia Sophia. Whatever. It literally says we're bilking people, so I'm not going to complain about that. Okay, this thing. This pamphlet design directs tourists to visit a specified building, increasing visitor count. Tourist traps, sleazy tips, in-house restaurant. Tourists have a 25% chance to decide they want to visit a designated building. Increased visitor stay time, booths, ticket booths, now provide food happiness. Increases entrance fee by $5. So this... I assume that we're going to have slots here that we'll have to put food in, but this seems to be better. Visitors have no wealth requirements. Pay no fee. Tourists have a 100% chance to decide they want to visit the designated site. Whereas otherwise, they've only got a 25% chance. That's interesting. Well, we're not getting... Well, okay. So I guess if they have a 100% chance to go here, that means everybody who comes here is going to then go next door and pay $5. I mean, this increases visitor stay time, provides food happiness. I mean, we're just going to do that instead. We'll designate the Hagia Sophia. So, cool. I guess, I mean, you'd think tourists only, but it doesn't have to be tourists only, does it? Ooh, wait a minute. Poor people are sitting out here. Okay, yes. Another thing I want to do, let's move you till I can decide later how to deal with you. Okay, so that means we gotta build a few more homes here. I'm not really sure where I want to put those just yet. So we'll shit. I'll just put a tenement out here for right now. Okay. Another thing that occurred to me. So what are these people here? They're well off. A lot more well-offs. Okay. There are also some poors. But there's quite a few now well-offs. So we need housing for that. Those are all poor. a rich one in there. Okay. Well, regardless, it's telling me that I am okay to put some houses over here. Because I'd been looking at this a little bit earlier. And do I want to put... How many do I have? So I was thinking I could put more here than put like a garden there. Alright. Because if we actually do the math on this stuff, you know, I could figure out... No, I would have to go through. I won't waste time on that because I've wasted enough time already. But I will go through and actually determine, you know, who we need, and how many people we need, and such like, and so on. I'm going to demolish you, move you over here. This is actually a pretty ugly thing. And that gives me a potential spot for yet another cannery here.
A few opportunities came up. Nothing illegal. Well, nothing that can be proven to break any laws.
Convincing talk. We don't need to deal with that just yet. But we do have capitalist standing that I could potentially exploit. Yeah, let's do that. And then we got that trade route, yeah? Are we close to anybody else? Not particularly. We got any good purchases? I mean, I could purchase a lot of stuff for pretty good price there. Furniture? Still selling furniture. This problem here now is figuring out what I've got that I can get rid of. I guess I could import leather, since I'm also getting rid of leather. Thought I saw pretty good leather. Now that is terrible, actually. Good grief. It's got aluminium, furniture. So I got furniture and smart furniture, and then I've got the canned goods deal. See, even if I just bought a bunch of stuff really cheaply, I could just turn around and sell it. So like I've got aluminium coming in, going out. We need like 40,000 of that. So if I could buy it, there you go. Perfect. That'll help me fulfill the other request. Getting some of that stuff back. That's good. Spelling bee. Upon graduation, right. 50% upkeep I don't think is worth it. I think we're doing alright without it. Let's see about unlocking some other things in here. Shopping mall. That is pretty big. Maybe I can use it. Oh yeah, the whole reason I cleaned this out earlier. Let's come in here and let's start putting down some rich people houses. No. I need... How much electricity do we have first? Criminy, would you get on it? Gotta do that before they build this thing. That was why I had that sitting there. I completely forgot about it. And we need to pause. Looks like one of the guys is there. You know what? I don't even need these. It's time to get rid of these. been sitting there uselessly for a very long time. That's it? There we go. Okay. I was a little bit concerned. Increases power output by 10%. We'll do that too. Do you have something like that? Increases stock, increases job quality. We'll do that. Alright. So I've got enough now. Let's get to doing these. So you can upgrade these all the way through. So like I could upgrade these to the secure ones, and then I can upgrade the secure ones to the electrified stuff, but it's actually cheaper just to knock it all down and buy one. So we're just going to do that. Get down here and find out which is the front. Now, these ones might not be too bad to do the thing. Yeah, no. We'll just do like what we've done before. That one looks different. Okay. Come in here as well, and let's put in a 3x3 park. And then could I get a... I mean, I could put in another park, or I could put in a statue. Like, I could move this statue. And I do want to move it. Guess that's the only place it can move to. Alright.
The many before the one. Equality. That is what the people yearn for.
We'll build a library. You're already causing me griefs.
Presidente.
All of these need to be doing stuff. Stealing more blueprints. And manipulating markets. In fact, you know what I can do? I can actually do a couple of those. Now this increases tourist time and fees. I think right now this is more useful to me, but we can also then do the exploitation of, you know, the edict. If I need cash real quick, so I think we'll do that. And this U.S. trade route still... Beg your pardon? I had another one here. It's done. Why didn't that count? Why didn't that count? Ropes. That's not good. You could be moving down here. This place still exists. You don't have jobs either. Speaking of, yeah, we got a massive amount of people that still need to be employed there. So I know the solution that I'd like. Clean incineration, refuse incineration. Or refuse incineration? I don't know. Produces 4 megawatts of power per building affected by the treatment. I see. I can only imagine that increases pollution then. Generates trace amounts of aluminium, rubber, uranium, and nickel to scrounge. So this is basically recycling, I'm guessing. Okay. Will do. Okay, I think that's all good to go. Are you almost done here? We don't have a construction guy on the job here. I wonder if maybe removing allow local consumption on this would just make them move more material. Are these get filled in? Oh yeah, they got filled in. Some of it looks like it came out of here. They're well off. I suppose there's not much I can build along here. Looks like I can build one house over here. What would the alternative to that be? First of all, I just realized I need my billboard back. There we go. So now everyone who's driving through here will be a little bit happier with me. Where are you going? God damn. Okay, everything's on fire now. Why? Gonna have to plan for that. I might need another fire station just up here somewhere. Okay, but this thing being done now that we've got this, I don't think I need this. It is covering more, so I could move it down. Yeah, because otherwise this has no... Alright, for now we'll move it down. Just so we can start cleaning this area up. Now, if we're going to do our Teamster 1 per factory deal, like we're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, and then, I don't know, presumably 5, 6? Like, that's ridiculous. I'm thinking, though, like, if you second shift this stuff, right, doubles the amount of people, maybe that advice means I would only need, like, 3 up in here? I don't know. Where are we at? Corn, cotton, corn, pineapple. So I put in... Can I eliminate another banana somewhere? Not down here. Well, I think I'm just going to have to eliminate what I've got going on here and prepare it to create something. Now, I had wanted to move all of these houses, not just along the fringe. I mean, like, I've got the stuff on the fringe here just because it's quick and easy. But I would actually like another little housing center to be built in here somewhere, so that you know, people are more central to their jobs, and then it just is a lot easier to get around. So I'm thinking maybe I'll just build me a little square up in here. I guess I could do that. I could draw it across here and then use this. That might be alright. Putting it sort of here would feel better as far as getting people to work faster. I guess it doesn't matter. We'll do it here. We'll build a little town center right here. See how well that works out. And go from there. How big are you? Pretty big, actually. So if these are my coffees. If I move this over to here to replace this, and put... I just said I was going to save this area over here, so maybe we'll put the towns along this side?
What use is power if you don't exercise it?
Yeah, we're not going to do that. Getting close.
Do any of these offers look good to you? They're all strictly legitimate.
Could do that. Let's start saving money again. I could also get rid of you. Now that I've got one over here, yeah, we should probably change this, huh? Change you to the pay TV. And then I guess I could empty you, because we don't need you. I mean, that's 4 jobs. I don't know. Retired and poor. Interesting. Well, see, like, you could move here, though. Okay, yeah. See, we've got so much over here that could fill in the mansions. That's kind of where, you know, I'm cool with what we're doing here. Now, one last thing before we go. Oh, actually, wait a minute. One last thing. Let's grab you. Move you right to here. Let's try that again, because I want to see where your watchtower spotlight is pointing, just for the sake of it. Not really sure what does that indicate? Is that the military strength overlay? Okay. But yeah. Raid points, steel no longer trending. Commandos. Go do that. It's a rebel threat. Non-existent. Despite the fact that the conservatives continue to be very upset with me. Almost considering that we should maybe do a little bit of radio, shifting people from that to intellectual right there. Every time they work. Now, if I set this, this would be all over the island, of course, because of the Eiffel Tower. It reduces by 10. What's our liberty at? 73. Yeah. I don't know. I think we're okay for that. I want to also move you up in here. You'd figure that maybe the rich people would want the security a little bit more, but we've also got some pretty severe stuff that needs protecting here. But also I'm doing this because I have plans for some moving of stuff, as I always do.
The environment is a hot topic, Presidente, but your immediate efforts should
I definitely
focus upon
did
the
want
need
this.
for revolution and the freedom of the
I
worker
definitely did
from
want
the...
that.
You're not terribly popular with my friends.
So we'll do legalized substances. Is that something I've got ready? No. I need to research. Legalized substances. Right there. And it's actually ready to go. So if we legalize substances, tourists pay extra. Liberty is increased by 10. Okay. I see an opportunity here to utilize that increase in liberty to offset changing the radio. Increases thrill-seeking tourists and relaxation tourists. Decreases religion. Ooh. And we'd almost see an immediate rebellion by the conservatives if I did that too. So what are we at with the religion, though? Religion would be pretty low, but yeah. We'd probably get an immediate trigger, just like last time, that we'd have to fulfill, and I'm okay with that. Let's do it.
What the hassle?
TV station. They want another TV station. Okay. Now this one we can do right now. We can just go ahead and demolish. And rebuild. As soon as it's gone.
Thanks for your help, Presidente.
Provide buildings. You know what? We'll just leave that as telenovela. We'll come over here then. We'll move this one to 42. We will try and marginalize how many conservatives we have, and then we don't have to worry about keeping so many people happy. Hey, presto. Now, okay. So I've been playing this game all day, and it's entirely possible that my GPU and CPU are a little bit stressed. right now. That's why it's starting to be janky, but it's also possible that we are starting to see the actual problems from having the increased number of people in the simulation. So yeah, it's getting a little bit janky though. Okay, so as I was saying earlier, it's going to kick a lot of people out right now, but what I want to see here is actually just get these all into these modern mansions. At 18 a pop, we got 34. Okay, I think we'll have enough. So what we're going to do, I'm really going to probably regret this. Let that thing go. Okay, and it's empty. So, grab one there. There. One there. There. Like that. We'll go ahead and quick build so these people go back into their homes. And I'd kind of like to take that square out and put the green. May as well, right? Let's just completely rebuild this whole area. So we'll do... That's not the right park. Park. How about that one? Nope. I hate that. I hate how the square definitely puts pavement down, and you'd think that, okay, the park then shouldn't do that. I'm willing to bet that's going to be... Alright. Well, it mirrors, but I want the grass. I actually want a little bit of grass in here. And I had meant to look at what I could put in here. There's a 2x2. Either a 2x2 building, or... Okay. Presidente, stand firm against the capitalists. We should probably need to do that. So amazing looking at all the greenery. I mean, yes, I do agree. Conservatives hate me. Okay, we'll start building them back up again, because I can afford to do so. 69%, yeah, well, it's because I just kicked a bunch of people out of their homes. But, does that mean we can do a super party here? Definitely does. Now everyone's happy again. Excellente. Okay. This mall that I put in, self-service versus packing service, decreases job quality, visiting time is decreased, work shifts are longer. I don't know why I'd want to do that. Air conditioning increases job quality, 40 power there. Luxury outlets adds in-stock items for luxury goods. Rich and filthy rich buy luxury goods and pay an additional $10. Every type of luxury good bought. Further... Okay. Furthers happiness. Oof. Oof. Pretty big. I think I want to change you to Thrill Seeker before I forget. And yeah, next we'll tackle this. And maybe those.
What use is power if you don't exercise it?
Okay, I can do that, I guess. Yacht clubs. Who's pissed? Financiers. Okay, didn't we already have... Or are they just getting scrappy about it? Because they did have one. So now it just must be urgent. So they went from okay to being very upset. Why them, though? You'd think it'd be the conservatives. There's the yacht club. I mean, I've got one that has no tourists. Alright, I'm going to demolish this, because I wanted to kind of move this anyway. Especially if I'm going to be putting... Of course you don't fit over there. Especially if I'm going to be putting this luxury hotel deal together over here. Let's just take care of this now.
Our money's at work, Prez.
Alright. Okay, we're slowly seeing this come together. Little by little. Raid points, oh god, every time. Wait, why? Why can't you... Why? Everyone has got to wait for this. Is that gonna clog up the works for everything else? That's not cool. Well, I don't know. Nobody, absolutely nobody is coming to any of these things. Like, at all. Increases fee by 300%, service quality is increased. Filthy rich. Nobody's coming to stay here. Even though we do have some, and they're all backpackers, nobody's staying here because I've got too many probably going on over here. Everyone's staying here, and then they're, I guess, hiking over to here. Is that something I should be doing instead? So, like, here, right? These ones... Let's see, if I'm going to have the thrill seekers over here, though, I want them to do that here. Set tour destination to here. And then you will designate... I don't know. Designate them to go to the mountain, the casino, the mausoleum, Coliseum. I don't know. Where do I want him to go? I guess I want him to go to the casino? We'll send him to the Coliseum. Alright. Yeah, I'm not sure yet about the tourism deal. How much money are we making on that? Tourism rating's okay. But I've only got 77 of them. So, I don't know. I don't know what to do about that.
You put the Earth first, and now everyone is happy.
Yeah, we have another library to put down too. Why not out here then? Yeah, okay.
In the past...
Still waiting on this. Maybe I should do this edict way back here. This increases upkeep. You know, as I said, our economy is so broken right now, it doesn't really matter about upkeep. We can afford everything. But if this increases the speed at which ships arrive, then maybe we can move cargo a little faster too. Alright, yeah, we're moving along. It's auto-saving is what's causing it to slow down. So I'm going to have to fix how often that happens because it's really chunking. But I definitely don't think I want to increase beyond the population that I set for 3,000 because right now at 2,000 I'm seeing a lot of lag. So we will deal with that. There is room for you over there. But the better solution, as it was at the very beginning, is just to get people into jobs. We have so many open homes here. And all these poor people, for whatever reason, can't get to the... Well, there's not enough vacant jobs. They're college-level vacant jobs, that's why. I need them to get jobs. Alright. So, probably more catering down here to tourism industries, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I'll end this one here. I'll see you next time.